Whether you are setting up your PS5 for the very first time or you have a PS5 already, I just want to talk about some mistakes that people do when setting up their consoles for the very first time. Now, let's first begin with where you are plugging in your console. The lifespan of your console totally depends on how you treat your console in terms of where you plug it in. So if you are using an extension, then make sure that it's a good quality extension. These extensions sometimes can make your power supplies be faulty. Power supplies are expensive and you can't fix a power supply. They can only be replaced. So you don't want to have your console laying down for a while because you can't replace the power supply on time. I'm sure that will be hurting and will be getting you off the gaming. Another thing is when creating your PSN account, just make sure that you enable the two-factor authentication. Now, if you don't enable the two-factor authentication, your account can be hacked anytime and you might lose your games, and not only your games but even your account. So when setting up your PSN for the very first time, make sure you choose the right region and enable the two-factor authentication. This one helps for those who normally share their accounts with their friends. You just wanna know when your friend is using your account. So every time you log in into a new console, you'll have to be given a code that must be used when logging in inside another console. So that's the second thing to consider. The third thing is your internet connection. So your internet connection matters when downloading your games. Sometimes you might see people raising some issues on games writing or games bring the error on the corrupted data. So if your console has ever at a point of time shown you a corrupted data on a certain game, that might be because of the poor internet connection when downloading the game. So make sure that when you are downloading the game, just make sure that the internet is good, you have a stable connection and not a fluctuating internet connection. That one will help prevent your games from writing the corrupted data. Another thing we'll talk about is the HDMI. So the PS5 uses the 2.1 HDMI, not just any other HDMI. They might work, but for when setting up your console, we just wanna use the recommended items when using these consoles. So just make sure the HDMI port, the HDMI you are using is a 2.1 HDMI. That one will help in good resolution, clear pictures, and even sharp pictures. So don't forget to use that one. So if you are new here, make sure you subscribe. I normally talk about gaming, mostly the PlayStation, PS4 in general. If you are new, make sure you subscribe and we grow together. My channel, as you can see, is still a young channel. So if you help me grow, I really appreciate.